In this lecture, you will see how one well-written prompt can turn an ordinary photo in a clean, informative videos that actually teach something. I'll walk you through 5 types of visuals you can create using a single strong prompt. Informative visual explainers, architectural visual explainers, infographics, flowcharts, and diagrams. These formats are perfect for zooming out and showing the big picture. By the end of this lecture, you will know how to take almost anything, an idea, a photo, a process, a dataset, or an abstract concepts, and turn it into a realistic, clean and visually engaging explainers using just one powerful prompt. I am Dinçer Aydın. I am a Udemy instructor and AI educator with 2 best-selling Nano Banana Pro courses. On this channel, I share practical, real-world AI workflows that help you create cinematic visuals with confidence. Let's begin. Alright, now that you know where we are heading, let's jump into the first category, informative visual explainers. We're starting here because this category shows you how disciplined and accurate AI can be when analyzing a real photo. Here's the interesting part. Imagine you upload an image of a Buddha statue. Maybe you know it's the big Buddha in Phuket, or maybe you have no idea where it is or what it represents. You just upload the picture and give the model a short prompt. That's it. The model looks at the image, keeps the original composition untouched, and adds simple educational text, but only what can be responsibly identified from what's visible. The full prompt is a bit longer and you'll have it in the attached file, but the core idea is straightforward. Use the uploaded photo as the base. Add short factual text in open areas. Explain only what can be identified visually, nothing invented. So the result might include phrases like large outdoor Buddha statue, white stone or marble-like surface, located on an elevated hilltop area, commonly visited for spiritual or cultural purposes. The photo stays exactly the same. The system simply adds clean, modern labels in the right places. Think of it like a mix between a travel guide and a museum placard, but always grounded in what's actually visible, never guessing. Alright, with that foundation in place, let's move into the next category, where the visuals shift into a more architectural, sketch-like style. My goal here is to compare different cases and help you see how flexible and reusable this approach really is. This time, imagine we have a photo of any building and we want to understand it from an architectural point of view. Just clear, helpful architectural insights that make the structure easier to understand. So let's start with a simple scenario. We have a photo of a building located in a Chinese neighborhood. We don't know its name, its history, or who designed it. And that's completely fine. All we do is upload this photo into Nano Banana. Then we ask a very simple prompt, nothing complicated. Create a visual explainer of this structure in white writing and sketch style as if it were created by an architect. That's it. We don't ask where the building is. We don't ask when it was built. We don't ask for historical facts. We are simply telling the model, look at this photo like an architect and explain it visually. And now look at the result. The original photo is transformed into an architectural style sketch. Clean white line work appears, the structure is broken into readable parts, and visible elements like roof layers, columns, towers, and spatial organization are highlighted. It feels like something taken straight from an architecture studio presentation. Accurate, calm, and visually organized, without inventing anything. Alright, now let's move into the next category, infographics. And again, I want you to notice something important right away. The mindset doesn't change. We're still using the same perspective approach. What changes is how much information we compress into a single visual. Infographics are about clarity at a glance. Someone should be able to look at the visual for 5 seconds and already understand the core message. Let's start with top countries by AI investments. This time the story isn't about time, it's about comparison and scale. We want authority, clarity, and a premium feel. So we shift the perspective slightly with the prompt. Create a modern statistical diagram showing the top 6 countries by annual AI investment. Use a horizontal bar chart with icons representing industries like healthcare, finance, and defense. Include supplementary facts such as major AI hubs and government initiatives. The design should look like a premium tech report infographic. And once again, the result follows the perspective. You get clean horizontal bars that are easy to compare. Industry icons add meaning without adding clutter. The extra facts feel like insights, not footnotes. This looks like something you'd expect in a high-level strategy deck. With Nano Banana's new version updated with Gemini 3, creating flowcharts has become incredibly easy. Flowcharts make learning much clearer by using visuals and structured steps. Whether you need a complex process diagram or a very simple flowchart, both are easy to create. I don't want to spend too much time here, so I'll quickly show you a few complicated flowchart examples using short, effective prompts. You can use these prompts as templates and generate your own complex flowcharts for any topic you need. Here's the really nice part. You can also create very simple flowcharts just as easily. For example, if you want to learn something like how to brew strong coffee using visuals, all you have to do is open Nano Banana, copy a short prompt, paste it and run it. That's it. In seconds, you get a clean flowchart showing the basic steps. And these charts aren't just for learning. You can use them in advertisements, on menus, or even on the wall of a coffee shop. So overall, whether the flowchart is simple or complex, you can create it just by writing short, clear prompts. You'll see a few on-screen examples along with their prompts to give you a clear idea of how this works. Now that we've covered flowcharts, let's move on to the final section, diagrams, and wrap up our examples together. And this is where everything we've learned so far really comes together. Diagrams are all about structure and relationships. You use them when a concept is too big, too abstract, or too interconnected to explain with text alone. They are perfect for teaching, strategy sessions, presentations, workshops, and even internal documentation anywhere you need people to see how things fit together. Let's start with quantum superposition example. Here's the prompt we use. Create a diagram that explains quantum superposition. That's the entire instruction. Now, look at the result. The diagram doesn't try to overwhelm you with equations or physics jargon. Instead, it visually separates states, shows how a particle can exist in multiple possibilities at the same time, and then collapses into a single outcome when observed. Simple icons, clean arrows, and clear labels do most of the teaching. Now let's move to another example, AI evolution timeline. Here's the prompt. Create a clear, visually engaging diagram that maps the evolution of AI from early rule-based systems to modern multimodal models, highlighting key breakthroughs, milestones, and shifts in capability. Once again, the prompt defines the role the models should play. The result is a timeline-style diagram that moves from left to right. Early expert systems, machine learning, deep learning, and modern multimodal models are clearly separated. Icons and color coding help distinguish each era, and key milestones act like visual anchors. This kind of diagram is perfect for presentations, training sessions, or strategy discussions where you need to show progress over time without losing people in details. Now, just to give you a sense of the full power here, Nano Banana can also help you create diagrams like AI workflow maps showing the full journey from data collection to model training, deployment, and user interaction. generative AI ecosystem diagrams, mapping text, image, video, code, and multimodal models, along with tools and real-world applications. And with that, you've now seen how photos, data, flowcharts, infographics, and diagrams can all be created using the same simple logic, just applied in different ways. That's the full visual explainer system. If this video inspired you, helped you, and sparked new ideas, make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more advanced AI workflow just like this. Thanks for watching, and now go create something unforgettable. See you!